Alright, the first thing I like to really work at when I'm training is stability. For me, there's no sense in training power and explosiveness, which I do a lot of, without using stability. Because in reality, in fight game and in many other sports, it's not a perfect scenario. So you have to be prepared for everything. And the best way I know of doing that is to know that I'm always comfortable where I'm at, and even in uncomfortable situations. So first thing I like to use is basics. Be a basic stability ball. There's tons of tools out there to help you, learn your balance. But this is one I really like to use, and it's very basic. So you could just start by just getting on it. First of all, it takes a little bit of work, and just getting comfortable here, okay? Just getting comfortable on the ball, and we're gonna work tons of techniques on it and really pushing it to the limit. But just getting comfortable on it is the first thing. All right, once you get comfortable on the ball, you can start playing around, having fun. Obviously, you kind of want to have somebody there with you so you don't get too crazy. But one of the ones I like is using the primal bell, and there's a couple exercises that you can use and work your power, but at the same time you're working stability, and that's the true measure of strength, when you can do it when you're not on both feet. You're kind of off balance, and you're learning to use your body to adjust. Okay, so the first one is the around the world. Just basically going around, and you have to focus on your body. Pretty difficult going both directions. You can see it's really hard because you have to find your center of balance at all times. This weight is always pulling me to one direction, and the ability to overcome that is key. All right, the next one is just the swings. So all it is basic kettlebell swing, coming up and down, and just not falling. That's the key. And those are some basic exercises using the primal bell you can do. This is an explosive push-up. So basically what I'm gonna do is do a push-up, explode up, lift this stability ball to my chest, and then have time to go back down and cushion my landing, and then explode again right away. And this is basically exploding, recharging my tank, exploding, recharging, exploding, recharging, and that's gonna build your level of explosiveness. Here we go. Here's two variations of the Turkish get up. One, we're going to use the kettlebell straight over the head. I'll show you how that works. This is a very explosive get up. You're going to keep it here, and you're going to try to point this to the ceiling the entire time. This one we use the steel club, and this one you're going to use the momentum from coming over your head to stand up. Both are extremely explosive workouts, and if you don't explode all the way up, you're not going to get up. Okay, on the other side of working my explosive workouts is what we just did. It would be the other side, and immediately going to a fast twitch workout so that you're working that lactic acid out. And that's the hard part about my sport and a lot of sports is you're using explosive movements, and then you still have to keep going, and you need that fast twitch muscle to kick in. So this is just an example. It's a regular rubber band. You can attach it to anything. Right now I'm just gonna put it on my foot just to kind of give you an example. But immediately after something real explosive like lifting weights or doing a push on the stability ball, you're gonna go to a fast twitch. Just different movements, and just for 20-second goes, 10-second off, 20-second goes, 10-second off, and then switch back to your explosive workouts, and you're gonna get more effective muscles that way that are able to do different kind of movements for a good amount of time. Another thing that I like to work that people don't work enough is your focus and paying attention to detail and eye-hand coordination. And one thing I like to use is just a simple racquetball. We can make it a lot more difficult being on a balance ball, but basically just find your sense of balance, pay attention, focus, and have this ball thrown at you, or you can throw it against a wall, and just work paying attention, being in the moment, catching the ball, eye-hand coordination. And at the same time, you're always focused on your balance at the same time.